See my window sticker back there? Abolish bullying. What would make someone my age post these videos on TikTok or wherever and put a sticker like that on my car and drive around? Well, a father who lost a son to bullying would do that. You know, you find yourself in a weird place. Like, what do you do now? How do you go on? How do you guide and care for your other sons? Nate's brothers, they lost their brother. You know, how do you be strong for your mom who lost her grandson and her son is in pain? What about the neighbors and the cousins and the aunts and the uncles and the nephews? What do you do? What do you do for the strangers who are still going through it? I think the only thing you can do is provide some type of clarity, because since this bullying issue is still happening, there's some type of message that's not getting through. And even though I am whatever it is that I am, I still care. I don't want people to go through bullying, and I don't want bullying to negatively affect any other people's lives. And I definitely don't want anybody to lose their child to it, because it's not really survivable. I mean, it's barely survivable. So what can I do? Sit in my car, post videos with an abolish bullying sticker on the back? Well, I can do more than that. I made an entire website, an organization dedicated in my son's name to implement this method to end this thing that I call the bully war. I want to abolish bullying. And I know the secret. I've said it like 500 times, and I've got a lot of people who are supporting me. But what I need now is you. And it's not really supporting me. I shouldn't have said it like that. Supporting the cause to abolish bullying. The thing is the world always hates the bully. They shame the bully. They ridicule the bully. They punish the bully. They kick the bully out of school. And I don't know if you've noticed, but, you know, we've been doing this for the last 50 years. And it was only 4 months ago that I lost my son to it. So obviously that method just isn't working. I understand the motivation to punish the bully, to hate on the bully. I get it. I just don't think that it works. And I know why. And this is where it gets controversial. I don't think they exist. I don't think there are any bullies. When we're trying to punish the bully or chase the bully, we're chasing a ghost. We're chasing something that doesn't exist. There are no bullies. There is no they. There is only we. I don't believe a bully is a type of person. I think a bully is a type of behavior that, excuse me, that all people can do. We're all the bully. So therefore, the only way to get rid of the bully is to get rid of that part inside of us that allows us to say cruel things to other people unnecessarily. Like, it's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid to make fun of somebody. Now, there may be times where that's acceptable, like at a comedy show or some other type of social group where, you know, the participants, you know, basically give their consent to tell jokes or do banter with one another. I'm not talking about that. That's not bullying. Bullying is unwanted verbal torment. Unwanted verbal torment. And the only way we can handle that is not by hoping they stop doing that, because there is no they. We have to stop doing it ourselves. So the cure to bullying is a personal commitment to not do it. You have to, it's more than just thinking about it. It's more than just promising yourself that you're going to quit being cruel. It's something more solemn than that. Do you believe in the idea of something being solemn? A lot of people don't even know what it means. You know, today's age, we've lost, you know, the consideration of what some of these words like solemn mean, or honor. You have to take an oath. An oath isn't a promise. It's not a statement. An oath is a sincere vow. It's a commitment within yourself. That's what an oath is. And we're looking for some oath keepers to take this pledge to no longer be the bully. That's what it takes. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. Since I lost my son, I've been able to see this whole epidemic from a different place. And while I'm mostly supported by people in this perspective, there have been a few dissenters, but they haven't lost their child to it. so they haven't experienced it. There's 3 parts to bullying. And where we make a mistake as society is we only focus on one part primarily, the bully. It's a futile, stupid effort. It doesn't work. We need to stop it. It's a waste of time. But the bully is one part. The second part is obvious, and we do focus on this sometimes, but it's definitely a secondary focus. The second part is the victim. You know, we have people who try to encourage the victims or build the victims up or, otherwise help the victim fight this bully scenario that they're in. And then you have the people who shame the victim or blame the victim. Both of those are ignorant. They're ignorant and to solely focus on building up the victim or to focus on tearing down the victim perpetuates the bullying cycle. But there's a third part, and that's the bystander. That's the people around. See, bullying rarely happens one-on-one. Why would the bully do it if it's one-on-one, if nobody else can see? Bullying almost always happens around other people because the bully needs the other people to see them being the bully so they get their little dopamine kick. The bystander. So the only way to fix this bullying epidemic is to make a personal oath within yourself to never be the bully, to never adopt victimhood mentality. We never identify with the abuse that we've received. Things may have happened, but that is just what happened. That is not who we are. We cannot identify as the victim in these scenarios. And we have to never be the bystander. So never be the bully, never be the victim, never be the bystander. Do not allow bullying to take place in your vicinity. If you can do these 3 things, then bullying cannot exist wherever you are. Isn't that something? Now imagine if there was a lot of people doing this. I've got so much more to talk about this. I've got so much more information on our website, Nate's Glow. But the biggest thing is we have this online petition. It's a free petition, and all we're doing is collecting signatures, collecting your oath to yourself. It's a self-oath to never be the bully, never be the victim, and to never be the bystander. So I'm asking you to go to the website, Nate's Glow, and it's right there on the first page, although there's so many pages with so much more information about this topic. It only takes a second. It doesn't cost anything. The thing about it is the cool thing about petitions in general is the more signatures you get, the more other people are inspired to add theirs to it because everybody wants to be a part of something big. So this is your chance to help abolish bullying and wipe it from the face of the planet so we don't have to lose anybody else like we lost Nate. So go there right now. Go to the Nate's Glow website. You can just Google Nate's Glow. Sign the petition to abolish bullying. Take the oath to never be the bully, never be the victim, and to never be the bystander. Godspeed. Love, hope, and faith.